The Family Chantel unconvinced heartbreaker Pedro Jimeno feels no remorse following his divorce from Chantel Everett. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. And Amelia, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. I believe the Family Chantel alum Pedro Jimeno's actions prove he never truly felt remorse for breaking Chantel Everett's heart. The Dominican Republic native initially met his wife through a mutual friend and eventually became her boyfriend. Pedro didn't take long to propose to Chantel and encouraged her to file a K-1 visa for him so they could marry in the United States. Though the couple initially faced some family issues, they couldn't overcome most of their problems by the time they tied the knot in the season finale. Pedro and Chantel's relationship appeared to have a promising beginning. However, things began to deteriorate after marriage, causing more family drama and personal problems. Pedro preferred his mother and sister's comfort over his wife's feelings. Meanwhile, Chantel confided in her family about all the issues in her marriage and involved them in their relationship. In 2021, Pedro became increasingly distant from Chantel and focused on his career as a realtor. He stopped making an effort in their marriage. Eventually, Pedro directly asked Chantel for a divorce once he became financially independent in the United States. I truly believe Pedro never felt bad for hurting Chantel. He spent most of his time in the office when he started his new job. While I thought he'd eventually return to his old self, he surprised viewers like me by completely changing his personality. As expected, Chantel was deeply hurt by the situation and struggled to control her insecurities. She believed Pedro cheated on her with his coworkers. Unfortunately, Pedro didn't seem to care about Chantel's feelings. He never addressed the cheating rumors, leading me to believe he didn't feel sorry for breaking his wife's heart. I believe Pedro's obsession with his job highlighted his villainous personality. When he came to the United States, he relied on Chantel for support. He seemed grateful for her gestures and didn't act superior to her. Like many TLC viewers, I was eager to see Pedro and Chantel's relationship develop. However, Pedro shocked me by completely changing his personality after getting his new job. He began to act like he was better than Chantel, accusing her of laziness. Pedro overlooked that his wife also worked as a nurse in the hospital. Pedro mocked his relationship with Chantel by giving up on their marriage. He didn't have a child with his wife, showing that he prioritized himself above all else. In recent months, Pedro has made some questionable decisions to prove he doesn't regret breaking Chantel's heart. He has posted cuddly photos with female co-workers and even sparked romance rumors with his boss. I was taken aback when he posted a picture with his longtime friend, Koreema, shortly after filing for divorce. It almost seemed like the Family Chantel alum did it intentionally to hurt Chantel further. Are Yara and Jovi still together? If there's one thing we've learned from 90 Day Fiancé, it's that making the marriage last is tougher than it seems, especially if it's with Big Ed. Talk of Big Ed aside, it seems like happy couples are a dime a dozen in the 90 Day Fiancé universe as more and more couples break up as time goes by. Granted, reality television is hardly the best place for a healthy relationship to blossom, but some couples get lucky and develop a love that can weather any storm. Yara and Jovi from Season 8 sadly did not seem to be such a couple when they celebrated their union in February 2020. Yara left her home in Ukraine to come visit Jovi in New Orleans and was initially unsure of making a commitment. Jovi was eager to marry Yara, but wasn't willing to give up his partying ways even when Yara learned she was pregnant. The two decided to get married in Las Vegas and raise the baby together. Life for the couple hasn't been easy. They've argued about Jovi's commitment to their relationship, as well as his decision to continue going to strip clubs after the birth of their child Mila. Joey's job takes him away from home for months at a time, and Yara even considered moving back to Europe while Jody was working. It wouldn't come as a surprise if the two decided to call it quits. Joey recently caused quite a stir during his latest Q and a session with fans. He answered the question of whether he and Yara are still together with, "No, we are not," which seems like an obvious sign the couple has broken up. However, Joey is known for joking about his relationship, and the couple's Instagram accounts show they're still joined at the hip. Their recent posts show they went to San Diego together, and while Joey hasn't made an appearance in Yara's pictures since August, his posts show they were very much together during the trip. Sure, being somewhere at the same time doesn't necessarily mean they're still in a relationship, but signs point to yes. Joey is known for his sarcastic sense of humor, and this is yet another example of that. His profile picture is of the couple as well as the first pinned post on his Instagram. He could have thought the question was silly and answered accordingly. Not being in Yara's posts for a couple of weeks is hardly a cause for concern. If anything, the two are having a laugh at our expense while we speculate on their relationship. Until Yara and Joey confirm, it's anyone's guess if the two are still a couple. They wouldn't be the first 90-day fiancé couple to end in divorce, but we're willing to bet their relationship is still going strong.